Have you ever wondered where that child went? Surprise, you are that child in an adult body. So when we are going at it, when we are lashing out, throwing tantrums, we are that children just going at it. We have to remember that the people that we are today in this state are a collection of everything that has happened since we arrived here. So for us to get to the root cause and meeting each other with humility, understanding, compassion, patience, until we can get to that place where we're meeting each other with the attitude of willingness, knowing, wanting to know the unknown, trying to figure it out. Because once we have that understanding and the attitude to want to know, because remember, we are people that uphold methodologies. We're not philosophers. We're a philosopher. We actually a methodology where we can actually apply those things in our active lives. Things that we like to live, applicable things that are tangible. Until we can acknowledge that childlike energy, until we can acknowledge that child within this adult body, in this avatar that is flesh, because I think flesh is tricking us to be restricted, just knowing that you're grown, but not actually attending to a child that needs to be seen. Until we can come to each other with humility and understanding and patience and compassion, to remember that we are those children that just became big big adults. Even if you're 7 foot tall, you are still that child in just an adult body, in a 6 foot tall, or whichever size you may be. Regardless, you are still that child. That's why that childlike energy is very understood. Our ancestors really understood this. To be faithful is to maintain that childlike energy. To be in that childlike energy is to know that you are just that, even if you are grown up. So we have to get to a point where we are remembering that it's beyond the physical. Our experiences should not dictate how we leave that child behind and forget about it, or how we neglect that inner child, how we detach from it and not become one anymore. Because the goal now, more than ever, is that we have to align with that childlike energy, because I think it's the only way out when you reconnect with that being within you, to remember that, hey, I am just this. Before you can move forward, I think it would be wise to reconnect with that child and bridge that gap. Be one again. Get to know yourself as many times as it may take. You have to really assess and take the path and the journey. It's an individual journey, but you have the capability to be in an adult body where you can have access to be able to navigate and the tools to understand who you are within. So I think, in closing, if we can bridge that gap, remember who we are, know that we are just children in this avatar. Don't let the avatar trick you to just think that this is all you are. No, and forget and neglect that inner child. We have to walk with it. We have to be one with it. We have to reconnect with it. We have to get to know it again, because it has shaped the capacity mentally, psychologically, in your psyche has been shaped from that day. They say that when you have a child, the people you bring around them, whether those adults, right, smile, whether they smile, the color choice you use to paint the room affects who they are in an adult body. So everything we show up as, because it's all about the attitude, the wanting and the willingness to know, being curious and treating everything as in new. I think that may be a big tool to use in remembering that, hey, I can show up as this. So be one, get to know yourself again. Your inner child is literally waiting for you to reach out. That's why you're lashing out in this way. So remember that you are one with that child. As big as you may be now, you are still that childlike energy in this form. Yeah.